top 25 players from all of us going into the World Championship. Whoa. Almost got spoiled there. Thought, hey, Ben, calm it down. All right.
Wait, did it have the list right there? Oh, no.
It did. The list kind of flashed there for a split second. If you go back and pause, you'll be able to see all four of our lists.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that, though.
Don't do that.
Don't ruin it for yourself.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. But right now, we're doing it live.
No.
All right.
Like first second, and you've already meaned it. What is going on?
That's insane.
I've been doing this for years. I don't think I've ever messed that up.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
You guys didn't see it, did you? I didn't see it.
I didn't see anything.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Yeah, okay,
I'm not going to look.
All right, here we go. Let's start with number 25. I'm so nervous.
Good place to start.
Okay. Dang, Jack at 25 for Raul. We got Radosins from T-Bates and CJ early. Banana Head OCE. Man, okay, I'd say this is a pretty calm start. I don't like
look at me and CJ. See, CJ already linked up per usual. Doing what we do. Radosin at 25. Listen, CJ, I already understood that. I already understood what he was thinking. He's thinking Radosin's trying to back up his world championship performance. He's gonna be bouncing on stage. He's gonna be doing what he does, the rattle bounce, and it's gonna be nothing but greatness wherever Radosin right there, man. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. I like that.
Is that really greatness though? Because 25 is marginally below average.
Oh well, listen, Radosin's right there where he needs to be. Then he's marginally below average.
That's insane.
Johnny. I like it. I like it right there. That's a good land for Radosin. I don't know if he'll be able to replicate.
That's a good land for Radosin. Marginally below average.
It is. That means all vitality is gonna be in this list, and that's good.
Oh gosh. Well. All right. Oh,
I'm not a fan of the Appjack, but Appjack's like pretty low there. That's
yeah. Well, what's going on?
I think he's pretty low. I would agree. He's typically a little bit higher than this, but currently, right now, from what I've seen, it seems like to me that on the team of Gen G, First Killer and Chronic have been taking turns leading the charge, and so I think Appjack will be the least performing player on this team.
I don't know. I feel like Jack was kind of cooking at the Esports World Cup. He was looking mechanical. I could see
I'm not worried about no Esports World Cup.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Oh, wait, question before we continue on. Good. Do we have any honorable mentions? I know we normally do like honorable mentions who just barely didn't make the cut. Does anyone have any of those? No?
Nah.
I ain't got time for that. I don't want nobody to know my list.
No
Okay. No honorable mentions. Let's just keep it moving. Let's see what do we have at number 24? Archie, Lost, Alpha.
Damn.
JNabs. Johnny Alpha 24 is pretty low.
Yeah, not too high on vitality. I think they've been struggling a little bit. I mean, I know Worldiz doesn't rate EWC results, but I'm not going to ignore it. They got swept by Gen G, so that's probably not going to do wonders for their confidence going into another international threes LAN, the big one. And yeah, they haven't really found full cohesion at either of the majors. So yeah, I'm pretty low on vitality.
And then Bates, the chat's getting on you. They're saying lost at 24. What are you talking about?
It's a good spot for him. That means, wait, Johnny, what would you call it? That means lost is above average at the LAN, which is good. That's good. That's a good spot. That's a good spot for lost. I think he's
you
going
did
to have
this
a
last time. You had him at 24 last time after the event where he was definitely better than 24. I feel like you watch him playing and you're seeing. I don't know what are you getting confused? Or you think you're watching Lost? You're watching someone else because he was better than 24 at the last LAN. In post, you put him 24, and he was a fair bit better than that. I think the rest of us had him like 14, 15 kind of range. You're a certified Lost hater.
I'm a certified Lost respecter because I respect people, and I listen when they start playing better than they actually do. Then then I tend to move them up. See, you're
well, you did it this time.
You're out 54. Disrespectful because that man is way too good to be at 24.
I don't know. I feel like he's been the Vitality as a whole. They don't really look like they've got cohesion on the pitch. Alpha 54 is a part of that, and I think we'd all agree Zen is still one of the best players in the world, one of the most effective. He's come out of both majors this season, looking like a top 5 player, and the team is just not performing. So, yeah, if I'm gonna continue to rate Zen highly like I do, then I've got to rate the rest of the team low.
CJ, how do you feel about JNAPs at 24?
That's what I thought.
Yep, that's a good answer. Good answer. Good answer. All right, let's move on to number 23. Let's see what we got.
Oh, Johnny, a little bit of syncing up with the Chronics. Okay.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, actually. CJCJ actually put an OCE player in his top 25. He did do that last time.
It's bad. I had second, top 25 here.
Oh, wait. I thought I had Chronic at 23. Oh, wait. I got Calm.
You got Calm, bro. It's not
yeah, what are you happy? No, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah, you got the explaining, buddy.
Hey.
What's going on over there?
Hey.
Calm better than Lost?
I mean, it's not necessarily that he's a better player, but he's got to have a better lane. I expect it out of Calm.
Where do you think they're going to go? Are they going to get more than one win this time?
I mean, wins to the team game. Wins to the team game. They might be able to get more than one win. They could get two,
do you think they will though? Like,
I don't know. I haven't done a prediction bracket. I don't know how the cookies. I don't know how the cookies come. You know this stuff is very matchup dependent.
Okay.
You know this stuff is very matchup dependent sometimes. I think Calm's a really good player, man. Listen, I was watching. I know he's really good at the game. He was grinding. I honestly think he had a pretty good land last time. Remember, I was talking about it over there in London. I think he played pretty excellent. I don't think Naps played up to his usual par. I don't feel like Noli did that either. Noli and Nap step up, play up to the usual type level of game. I think OG can do something. I think Calm is really good, man. I like it.
Oh, you got Jorby yapping in the chat. What happened when Fury and OG played? They're ruffling some feathers.
Is Jorby trying to join and just be join to be a backup mic or something? Is that what he wants? Is that
he said, might as well just end the stream now. Oh, wait. Speaking of a microphone, CJCJ is awake.
Oh, boy.
He is awake. He will be making his way. Boom, to explain.
Look at that. Okay.
All right. So we'll get CJ in very shortly here. Okay, but Raul, 2 Gen G players at 25 and 23? You're killing me.
It's not looking too hot for them.
Yeah. Explain. You were talking about first to Chronic were doing everything. You didn't put Chronic at 23?
Yeah. I mean, then they're not looking too hot, bro. Like they were doing everything. Doesn't mean they're doing a lot of everything. I'm sorry.
I feel like they've not been too, but like looking at majors, they lost to the champions in Copenhagen, Game 7. That was a super competitive series.
They probably should have won that.
Who knows how far they go? Yeah, they really had chances to win that. So who knows how far they go if they could win that. Then in London, didn't they lose Game 5 to G2 and Game 5 to Vitality and Swiss to razor thin Game 5s? That's another really close tournament for them. Then obviously they draw Falcons in the quarters. Not a good matchup for them. They just kind of get outpaced and blown off the pitch every time they play. But every other series they've played has been a pretty respectable series against the likes of G2. They play Gentlemates, Vitality. Gen G are not far off.
I mean,
they're not far off.
I don't think they're far off, and that's why all 3 players are on my list. But I just don't think that. I don't think one of them, other than FK, has stood out consistently over a long period of time.
Don't worry.
Abject has to a certain extent, but not like. I think FK has shown the most like pop off potential on this roster, so that's why I have FK above both of them.
Don't worry, the pop off is coming soon. You'll see it. Then we can revisit this. I believe. CJCJ, of course, you got Banana Head at 23, and the banana you are looking at does not have a head, so we'll have you explain that in a couple of minutes when you get in here.
Shall I defend the Banana Head pick since CJ's not here yet? He's going to come soon, but did you guys know that at the Copenhagen Major, 4 of, I think, the 5 fastest games played, average speed, were Banana Head. None other than Banana Head. The fastest player in the world, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's supersonic pretty much the entire time. He slowed down a little bit come London, maybe realized that, going supersonic the entire game is not the best way to control your car and the game. But yeah, he's He's speeding around. If you want to watch somebody just driving supersonic the entire time, watch a banana head POV.
Believe it. I believe it. Okay, banana head 23. Let's check 22. What do we got at 22? Okay. Ooh, a couple of juices.
Oh my! What?
3 juices. Big juice at 22.
Look at the juicy synergy at 22. And listen, it's not just me. So everybody can say, bitch. Nah, now you got to say CJ and Roll too. Juicy at 22. I like it. Where's CJ at? CJ, get in here. I need you to defend Juicy at 22.
Well, my question is, I know Roll is the answer is no, but Bates, did EWC weigh into that at all when you put Juicy at 22?
No, not
so obviously
really.
they lost to EWC.
Yeah, I know they lost to
the
Chiefs.
Great White.
Yeah. They lost to Jorius. He left Europe, went to Australia for a little bit, and all of a sudden became a top 5 player in the world. I know who they lost to.
Did that weigh into your estimation of Juicy's worlds here?
Not necessarily. I think it affected Seiko more. I think Seiko was you haven't seen Seiko on the list yet, but Seiko he didn't have a good land. He didn't have a good land in my estimation up to his standards. It might affect Seiko a little more, but no, not really.
Wow, so yeah, Juicy at 22 just really doesn't make any sense then. I thought maybe you had something.
Base, you dropped him 8 points. You had him at 14 the last time. That was
supposed to. That was a post land. That was post land. That was post land. That wasn't pre. That was post.
Post and pre, and nothing's happened. That's why Johnny tried to get you a way out. He said, "The EWC help you," and he said, "No."
No, don't worry. CJ's gonna help me once he joins.
I just don't see. I mean, the Gentlemen have been the most consistent LAN team the whole season. They've won one of them, and then they lost a Game 7 semis.
Why you got Finley at 22?
Greatest all time. Well, I mean, they haven't been at LAN in a long time, and when they were at the last LAN, they lost in the semis. So yeah, they can definitely make a run, but I'm more confident in other rosters than KC. KC, I think they're making top 8, but I don't think they're making top 4.
I'm just gonna list off the lands that Finley's been to since the open era. So winter, we're gonna start winter 2021-22 finals. Spring of that year, 1 top 8, lost to Inferior Game 7 at World Championship. Moist Grand Finals. Oxygen, I think he finished 9th maybe at that one. I don't remember. That one was good. BDS finals. BDS again finals. Going into this year, semifinals. 22's low. 22's low. At least give him a top 20.
If you want to use the historical results from totally different teams to place Rise higher, that's fine. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look at the actual team KC. They've kept the same roster all season. They're a question mark. They're the dark horse, no doubt. They're the hardest team to predict because we've not seen them in ages.
Man.
What, man? You don't have Rise on your list? We know. You don't know ball.
Did he forget all of KC?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I've read in chat, somebody said that's gonna have the best list because he has no outrageous picks. Bro does not have 3 players at the land.
Oh, bro.
I was so exhausted when I did it, bro. Oh my
He's
god.
like, man, look, I even snuck in Huxer, Brad, and
I was
Wilson.
so confident too.
He pulled the T-baits.
Oh man.
But this time he left 3 players off the list instead of 1. That's insane.
Hey, I told you, they're hard to rate. Apparently very hard to rate for some of them.
You should have just kept that to yourself.
No, because you would have recognized it eventually.
We would have started recognizing it like
you would have recognized it eventually.
Nah, they could have all been top 3. Y'all would have never known.
Top 3.
I would never know.
That's
incredible. I'm trying to let you down. I'll let you all down, man.
Yep. Well, don't worry, DeMar.
You
already know that you're guaranteed to be on the first list. Thank you. Now
you're still gonna get more votes than T-Bates for the best.
Nah, my list is good. My list.
I just haven't seen him in so long, Chad. I'm so sorry.
I know. Don't worry. Now you remember. Good. That'd be embarrassing if you were casting at the World Championship. You said, "Whoa, Carmine's here." Yeah. Yeah, they are here. Thanks for letting you know. And it's okay. It's okay. Now Oh wow, the Mars list is interesting. I need CJ to be here. Where's CJCJ? Because we can't move on for 22 until he comes in and defends to 22.
No,
CJ's got a good reason
circle
for
back on that. We can circle.
Yeah, we'll come back to 22. Let's go 21. Let's go 21.
Wait a second.
Hold on now. Is that a hurrah? CJ just joined.
Yo, hello.
Yo,
Can the stream hear him?
Am I live? Are we live?
I'm waiting for your camera, but I want to see if the chat still hears you. Okay, they're saying you're live. They're saying you're live.
They hear it. They hear it.
Wait, time out. Is his camera? Okay. If his camera comes on, is it gonna leak the top 25?
Oh,
again.
I doubt it.
Again.
I think.
Oh no, again.
Wait, again.
Don't say again. Don't say again. No, nothing happened, CJ. Nothing happened.
CJ, so quick.
No, not again. Not again.
CJ,
not
just
again.
To get you up to speed with what you've missed. Yes, the entire top 25 for everyone's already been leaked for a couple of frames, and Dazarin forgot Carmine Corper playing. So,
He had to add that.
And also, T-Bates is still a serial Lost hater. So that's like the summary so far.
Can I just say, this is the most prepared I've been to do my list. However, the least prepared I've been to show up for the list. So, you know, it's...
Oh my god!
But you know, actually, I just my first 5 I was a bit iffy on, so I thought I'd just
no. We
synced
up on the 22 and Juicy. Tell Johnny about Juicy at 22, CJ.
Yeah, a bit of a sus pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, T-Bot, me, you on Juicy at 22?
And Raul, it's 3 people.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, 3!
3 of us.
Yeah, well, clearly, Johnny, you know, clearly this means something if we've got 3 at 22. Yeah, maybe it's a correct pick.
Hey, fools seldom differ is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Dazarin forgot Carmine Corp and you all got Juicy at 22. I think it's another win for Johnny Boy.
I mean, when you lose to Chiefs twice at the previous event. It's
see, I asked that. I asked Raul and Bates if that was the reasoning, and they said no, they don't actually rate the esports.
No, I said Seiko. Seiko's definitely got affected.
Oh, whoa! Oh, there we go. I'm coming in. I'm coming in.
He took out Johnny.
Well, get out of my box.
Came in with a bang. No, look, I guess you know you can look at EWC or not, but. I don't know. That 22's okay, isn't it, Johnny? If I have them all in the top 25,
that's what I was saying too, man. Cause we take them on Redosa at 25 too, CJ. Like,
okay,
CJ.
Bates, you can't talk anymore because you have Seiko right above him, bro. Like it's done, bro. Like it's done.
Oh, wait,
you literally can't talk, bro. Like you actually can't talk. Bro. You're done now, buddy. You're done now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess you have Drally at 21. Isn't that worse than Juicy at 22?
Just don't. No one talk to me anymore, bro. I don't have anyone from KC, bro. Like I probably at 21. Listen, I have his teammates higher. I'm just upset. I'm just upset. I'm upset. Drawley, I feel like Drawley at 21 is not even that bad. Like Drawley's a good player, better than the average player. His teammates are there too. But I don't know. I think it's what I kind of saw in London. Just didn't really give me too much confidence in him. I feel like Drawley is someone who can succumb to pressure easily. I feel like a 21 is a very good spot for him.
Listen, a person who has Vatira at 48 can't talk right now. You are on timeout. you were on timeout.
48.
Wait a second, timeout. This dude's got lost at 21. I had him at 24, and he was yapping in my ear.
Yep. That's right. You fell for it and everything.
You fell for it.
It's more like it's not just about the placement. It's about who you've got above. You know, we've got to really be looking at why is Com above Lost here? What's going on there? OG probably going 1-3.
Yeah, okay. The greatest respect. How has Com got on this list?
I mean, when you see who I've got above Lost, you'll see, okay, that's actually fine. There's nothing egregious here. But I mean, yeah, Com over Lost, it's already a little bit.
Listen, it's a prediction, and I believe Com's going to have a great land.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Now, look, I guess it's hard to know. We haven't seen them for 8.5 months, so it'll be interesting to see these guys that haven't been there. But
no, they're very consistent. They've gone 1-3 every time. So we could see that again.
Tell you what, that game against APAC that they play though is elite. If that's enough to get Com in the top 25, then so be it.
Hold on, Johnny. You were mentioning Exotic earlier for like an example of what you guys are gonna play. Like, why is he 21 for you, CJ?
No, it's CJ. CJ's gone 21.
No, that's what I'm saying. You should be on your teammate right now.
Oh yeah,
that is your role model of who y'all gonna play like.
It depends where he's got Drally. Really, I'm waiting to see where Drally's at. But yeah, I mean,
okay,
yeah, the Exotic's an inspirational player. He just like 50-50s the ball and outplays world class players. So when you can do that, it's a great asset to a team. But I mean, Exotic success really does deter. It's all about how the team plays around him. I think. If BDS are playing well, Exotic's going to be incredible. If they're playing like they were in London, he's going to look terrible. He kind of just he's the most exaggerated player based on their results.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look at number 20. Let's move this train along.
Let's hop in.
All right. Lost at 20 for Roll Biz. Exotic at 20 for
T-Bags. we have something going on here, and I like it.
I like it too. I like it a lot.
20, 22.
I like it.
25?
I like it. I like it, CJ. CJ, listen, you've actually put some work into your list from once in your life, and now you understand the brilliance of Bates. Because now you're coming over to here, when you actually think about your list, you realize that I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, wait a second. Let's not get too excited. There's going to be something crazy you put in here that's going to throw it off. But for now, yes, I agree. We're looking pretty good.
Oscar at 20, I mean, Large Oscar at 20. I guess I can respect that. I can't be mad at it.
I mean, they only figured out they're going a couple of days ago. I believe Archie's hours were at 0 past 2 until CJ and I pulled him into some US West ranked, and then we, got him back on the grind, got him up to 3 hours past 2. I'm sure they're off to the boot camp now, so full grind, no pressure. But yeah, hard to go up against the current world's level when you didn't know you're playing until the last minute.
True. Okay, the 20 seems tame. The 20 seems fine. Let's check the 19 out. We got a 19. Okay.
Oh, there's the synergy.
Oh God!
Oh, it's a full synergy round.
This is straight synergy.
I haven't seen a triple Asky in a long time.
It's actually a full house.
A triple Asky and a double jack.
It's a full house.
Wait, can I have a triple? Hey. Can I have a triple Asky and a double jack?
Coming right up. That'd be 15.29.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Hold the cheese.
No, this is great. No complaints here. Well done.
Everyone's pretty agreed on Asky if Bates puts him in at the next row. We'll have to hope
that's not happening.
Yeah, he's gonna be like 8th or something.
Let's find out. Let's move over to number 18. Who we got?
Missed opportunity. Wait.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Wow.
There's no synergy now.
Great first killer.
A great first killer.
I swear, didn't you just say a couple minutes ago, Raul, that first killer is the only player in the team who's really doing?
Yeah, look how many spots he's up.
Yeah, not that many.
That's crazy. He is. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of spots.
Here we go. Enter dish strikes again. Here we
great
go.
Spots. I think the players above him are just gonna perform better. Yeah, that's just. I can't trust Gen G.
So you get Gen G finishing 7th. Pretty certain.
Yeah, top 8 probably. Yeah, but that's like their
3-2 in Swiss, 7th place. I mean, it's not it would be a disappointing result for them, but it's not a terrible prediction. I'll give you that. It could happen, but I think first killer's got to be higher than that, though. Even if they're bombing out, he's probably going to be higher than 18.
I agree. Once again, everybody's getting on my Seiko at 21. So he just got him at 18, man. I don't know. Me and CJ, do you just know something?
Okay. Yeah, I guess we do.
CJ just knows 18, something.
Rally, it's
CJ's just trying to win Carmine Corp votes. He's building a blue wall here on the right side of the screen. What is going on here?
I just noticed that. What is this? I'm actually building the Great Wall of Blue. This is crazy. Daz, yours looks pretty, though. I like that.
Thank you.
So you've done. Look, you completely forgot one of the best teams in the world, but apart from that, you're color coordinated.
It is a rainbow. I do like the rainbow a lot. We're still in the rainbow craze, which is good.
Yep. I always try to go for the rainbow.
Johnny's not hitting the rainbow this time around, bro.
What do you mean? That's a rainbow.
No,
OCE
bro.
is different.
Oh wait, I just realized you had OCE down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, banana head.
Yeah, maybe OCE should be a different color. Make it pop a little bit more.
Respect the banana head vote just quietly. We didn't talk about that, but respect.
Yeah, I think now that we're out of range of other OCE players being put on lists, it looks like CJ and I are the only ones with an OCE player.
I was gonna put Banana Head, but then I want to put Calm, so I put Calm.
And Calm somehow also jumped up to 23 in that. He was like, he went from not on the list to 23.
Well, it's better than 17. You had him on 17 last time.
Well, that was after the land once again.
Yeah, it still didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know what land he was watching. But
I was watching the one where I got the most predictions right out of anybody on the talent team.
Broken clock right twice a day kind of deal.
That's great.
Can't debate the facts.
Broken clock's right twice a day, and the T-Bates is right twice in the entire open era.
Listen, I think this is pretty calm, bro. Once we get about top 15, that's when the juice starts happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's see 17 then. Let's go for it. Number 17.
Oh!
Whoa! First of all, can we talk about that?
Whoa.
We got triple 54.
3 alpha 54s.
3
That's pretty crazy. That's cool.
And then we got a LJ 17 and an Atomic 17.
Yeah, one of those is fine, obviously.
One of those is fine.
Obviously, nah. Yeah. I think Atomic's still crazy. Look, LJ is still insane as well, especially with the FK. That's a crazy follow-up 1-2 punch with the LJ and the FK at 17-18.
No, there's no way we can say that Atomic is crazy at 17 when we've got multiple Gentlemates players, multiple BDS players already listed, lower than 17.
There's no way we could say the most accomplished open era NA player at 17 makes sense. There's no way.
The worst player on his team. Yeah.
Wow.
You know. I mean, it's true. Is he not the worst player of the team? Am I?
Oh, we're talking about Atomic. Okay.
Yeah. Worst player on the team.
I was like,
worst player on the team. I think this is arguable. I think they all bring something to the table. I don't think Beast Mode and Daniel had nowhere near the same amount of success that they've had since they had Atomic. I understand they did win OG8, now called EWC. They did win that with Com. Okay. So listen, they did win that, but outside that, they haven't had the same amount of success.
I mean, Atomic is the most accomplished Open Era player, but that's not what we're ranking right now. We're predicting the results of the upcoming World Championship. We're not ranking Open Era GOATs. Otherwise, he would be much higher. But he would be the most accomplished on his team.
Atomic that low is disrespectful. He brings too much to the table.
If Atomic that low is disrespectful, then Exotic and Seiko and Juicy lower then is also disrespectful because these are all teams who could win the LAN. They're all teams with a winning chance, and you've ranked their, in your estimation, the worst player lower than 17.
Atomic didn't get swept by Chiefs.
So now EWC
so now it does matter. Now it does matter.
Interesting how that came out.
I saw that in chat. Shout out Nick P.
Using arguments in chat.
Oh my God.
We're using arguments from chat.
Drake?
Yeah, but LJ 17, that's after what we've seen in London, I feel like that's an underestimation of, I guess, even if they don't make top 8, I think LJ is still going to put on a performance and a half in Swiss.
Yep. Generational numbers.
Okay, I mean, I think he's gonna put up a pretty good performance, but the other players above him are gonna make it further, so they're gonna play a lot better teams and better comp and play better. I don't know.
I just
have him rated higher.
Who are these other people?
There are so many contending teams other than SSG.
Like, what other team have I forgotten?
Well, tomorrow he is gonna have the Carmine team on there.
I'm gonna have Carmine actually.
Already, he has a team that you didn't even think of. So you gotta take that into account.
Let's move on to number 16, man.
Can I get a non-EU player, please? Oh my God, the wall is massive.
The wall's still going.
The wall is still going.
Yeah, okay,
Yanks. Is it a Z in his name?
Bro's talking about me with LJ. You have him at 6, bro.
I didn't talk about LJ. I didn't say one word. Matter of fact, I'm in agreement with you. LJ is 16. LJ is 17. I like it, bro. I like that a lot. Listen.
Okay. Hang on, bro. Have you if you snipped your last 3 picks and just placed them into the top 6 instead, it'd make sense. Like,
Wait, the top 6.
It feels like you get a top 10 if you want to be generous, but it feels like you've just kind of cut and pasted a little section of your rankings into 16, 17, 18. What is this? Yeah, 16?
I think it looks fair. It looks good right there.
Who do you have above them that are going to perform? That's
you'll find out. I think the players above them are they perform consistently throughout the entire tournament. Like Yan performs. Yan performs, LJ performs. They all perform, but I don't have them going as far.
Yeah, I think we have Yan's name spelt wrong.
The Yan, that's right.
Is it YANXZX?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's NZ.
Yeah,
you're
it's
right.
NZ. Yeah,
it's NZ.
Yeah. That's not correct.
It's full screen.
New Zealand.
Yeah, YANXNZ.
I don't know if that could be changed. Spelling mistakes. Ben, I said to watch the spelling mistakes.
Okay.
But Yan is a tough one because, I know I never spelled down right. When in doubt, I just put Yan.
YANXNZ.
I do like Yan and LJ next to each other because I feel like they're similar kind of. They just put up crazy numbers.
They're bullies. They just bully
bullies.
the early rounds of Swiss and even the late rounds of Swiss. If they get a good matchup, they're just going to get 3 goals a game and looking incredible.
I don't like where they are, but I like that they're next to each other.
So
that's
if they're
the only
bullying,
thing I like about your list.
So if they're bullying teams and farming stats, that puts them above other players.
Well, if that was all they were doing, if they were just bullying the low teams and then getting stomped by all the high teams, you wouldn't rank them that high. But I think they both have a shot at top 8 as well, especially Yan, who has made both top 8 and top 4 this season. SSG made top 8 last time around as well. They both looking, pretty consistent early rounds at EWC. So I think, top 8's on the cards here for both. And if they're both top 8, then Yan and LJ are probably top 10 at the LAN. Just off of that alone.
So if I had Yan and LJ top 10, but none of their other teammates there, that would be fair to you? None of the other teammates on the list. That would still be fair
LJ,
to you.
100%. Yeah, that's like SSG's story a lot of the time. LJ is just running the show.
I think he's a standout. I don't think the Hawks in Chicago are just not doing too much of anything.
It's not they're not doing anything. It's just at times it does look like one of the hard carry teams, like a Gen G with First Killer or SSG with LJ. There's just some teams like Vitality with Zen who just have a hard carry right now, who looks like one of the MVP contenders in early days in tournaments, and then the team doesn't go too far because they just don't have enough help.
I don't know. I think if in order for a player to be put in the top 10 conversation, if his team is making top 8s, like he is not doing that by himself, and his teammates are not drastically beneath him, like 20, 30 player spots below him. Like I just don't think that's ever a thing.
What about the offensive accolades? So didn't LJ win offensive MVP at Worlds last year, and he was on the short list for offensive MVP in London?
Yeah,
he's consistently doing that. He's getting some crazy numbers of goals and
but don't you think his team is opening up space for him to allow him to have these sort of performances consistently? Or do you think it's just like literally LJ?
If somebody's like, losing a 50 back to you and then you go and score a double tap, you're not going to be like, wow, and my teammate's carrying. No, you'd still have to do most of the work there. Your teammates passed the ball to you, but you've still gone and done something like a much larger contribution. That's what I'm seeing from LJ pretty consistently.
Okay.
It's like Hawks in Chicago will go even. They'll just take one player at the game. They'll get taken out of the game. Chicago does the same thing. Takes out one player, gets taken out of the game. Then LJ just gets the ball and goes past everybody. Just goes past all 3 and scores. Like, they're holding their own, but they're waiting for him to do something, It's kind of like when first touch play, they just drive around and wait for Rolldays to flip reset or someone.
You think you're funny? You must think you're a comedian. Listen, it's not comedy hour right now. Okay, it's list hour. Right now, we're gonna go on to the next one. Let me see number 15.
All right.
Okay. This one actually not bad. First, me and a player with Clears.
The blue wall's still going strong for CJ.
Is that Clear spelled right?
Clears. Atachi.
I know Johnny didn't spell that.
No.
I know
No,
Johnny
it's-
didn't spell that.
It's 2 I's, 1 L is correct. So that's slightly wrong spelling.
Yes, I've got a touchy 15. Stop adding me in chat, everyone. Oh my goodness. Look, I've just got Genomates, a nice little quarterfinal exit mid-table. They're all there.
Do you have nothing but
15
blue,
wins.
bro?
Quarter final exit, like
Quarterfinal.
7th, 8th.
Yeah, a little quarterfinal exit.
Because I have to ask because I can't remember what the rounds are called in AFL. So I'll definitely
Elimination final.
elimination final. So 7th, 8th channel mates. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Basin didn't help me with nothing, and he has Yanks and LJ 1 spot higher than me, and I'm getting blasted.
I'm paying
by
attention
CJ.
to that. I'm paying attention to that.
Well, I'm confused. What happened? What do you want me to do?
But CJ's like, well, it looks like 3 of those players could be in the top 10 on another list, and you literally have 2 of the 3 right above me and not saying a word, bro. You're just trying to sneak by.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, actually, he snuck those through. I'm sorry. I wrong. I apologize. Okay, let's get on.
no.
Okay,
I'm not yelling
Right,
at
go
you,
get
CJ.
him.
I'm yelling at Base, bro.
Why you yelling
He's
at me?
quiet.
Get him.
Yeah,
He's
that's
quiet,
right,
bro.
right.
Get him, CJ.
What? Like, hang on. Like,
I've been gone.
What just
What's
happened to him?
Sorry,
Get him, CJ, and then Johnny got
No,
got.
don't get me. Don't get him.
Now, tell me what LJ like. What's he doing? Where's Space Station finishing? What's he playing
who
like?
you
How's he
asking? You
looking?
asking Raul?
Talking to you.
No, you.
Why you talking to me, bro? Didn't we just talk about LJ for like 10 minutes, bro? Why are you talking
No,
to me?
you didn't talk about him
You
at all.
didn't
mean,
say
so
a
was-
word, bro.
You
Why
let
did you just
Wolf
sit
this
there?
fight for his life while
We're
you had
calling-
one place
I'll be
higher.
LJ again from
Yeah,
you.
we're calling
Literally
T-Bates to
right
the stand.
there.
T-Bates needs to be called to the stand. World is just left to stand.
I need to be called to the stand. I refuse to testify. Nah, nobody.
That's insane. That's
Nobody.
Will
insane.
you tell the truth, the whole
That's
truth,
not
and
it.
nothing but
Nobody. I
the
need to be a
truth,
witness.
T-Base?
Nobody told me I
Rookie
need to be
analyst
a witness.
refusing
I'm
to
not showing up
testify.
to this.
You're the
Showing
runner-up.
up is crazy.
You testify
That's
on
insane.
your
That's
list.
insane.
We have your list and evidence. Now, tell me, why is LJ 16?
Bro, what do you think you're a judge, bro? First off, judges don't talk like that.
First of all, I don't think I'm a judge. I think I'm a prosecutor. Hello? Are you a prosecutor asking me questions? That's right.
Oh my God! Wait,
That's
why are
right.
you doing that?
Now, the
Am
finger
I a
tape.
public defender?
No,
Okay.
no one's calling an objection right now. Answer the question. I'm sorry, Your Honor. This has relevance.
I'm sorry, sorry for yelling.
How many?
It's a
How
one way to
many,
get through to him.
how many shows have you watched? Relevance, just throwing out words. Relevance, evidence, testify, calling to the stand. You're just saying
Oh,
things.
man gets one
Now I'm
logic
just saying
rating.
things. Oh,
Thinks
guys,
he's
you
a-
look at him.
He's dodging the question, bro. He's ducking, bro.
We
Like,
need to
Well,
remove this
well,
witness
well,
from the stand.
Yeah.
We need to get a-
Fine, I'll answer the question. CJ, what was the question?
What? Just what's going on with you? Yeah, well, I just want you to justify your LJ now. And yeah, sorry.
Oh, well, see here. Well, one, I have for LJ at 16, that's the place he had to fit. Because my list is crafted in a way where he had to go there. And that's just like I had no choice.
Cryptic crossword.
I had no choice right there. It wasn't within my control at that point.
oh,
And so
Oh,
and
so
so
somebody else put
it's
it in
almost
the
like you
PR.
and
didn't
so
make the
and
list.
so
Okay.
and so and so
You
and
didn't
so
make the
then
list.
and so then the reason I was letting Raul just yap by himself is because I didn't agree with anything he was saying, and I was
So
kinda
why didn't you
scratching-
say anything?
I was kind of well. I just wanted to know. I was just listening.
I don't think
that's-
your argument's
that's-
even better.
No, well, it's
You just
not-
said he just
well,
had to fit there.
Well, exactly. and that's
Like
the
it
truth.
was out of my control.
Listen,
Let
you
me
wanted
just
me to
say that for
testify,
every single pick.
and this I'm giving you the truth on the stand because it's a crime to.
How is
to
it
lie
out
to
of your
you.
control, bro?
Order,
And so-
order.
It is a crime.
Let the
it's a-
witness answer the question.
It is a crime to lie under oath, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, bro.
And I
Every
will-
single pick from now on out, it was out of my control. Chat. There you
and,
go. There's my answer.
and so I had to put LJ there, and
Yeah.
then so I didn't agree with any of Raul's statements because I was starting to scratch my head wondering if Raul even watched the London Major, but then I was giving giving Raul the benefit of the doubt because I didn't understand what he meant by LJ can it 1v3 or his teammates have to be doing more. When sure, I agree with Johnny's like example that if a teammate 50-50s and you go for a double touch and you just slam it down negative angle, it's way more to you than your teammate. But of course, it's a team game, so the teammate did assist that. But so I just didn't agree with Raul's like analysis of the equation. Because LJ most definitely has shown multiple times that he can get up to a level that is very, very high. And I do believe he was like a top 5 player at the land in London because of his offensive prowess, because of what he did on the field. He was just dominant. So that's why I didn't agree with him. And then Yan at 15 kind of falls into that same boat where he could do everything, be the superstar, be the man. But once again, my list demanded that Yan be at 15. I simply could not move him around anywhere else. So I like those two right there.
Okay, so we learned nothing.
No further questions for the witness.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll move on. He bored us into just not caring anymore. So that's what a perfect that's what a perfect victim does, I guess. So, I don't know. That was great.
Chad was saying, objection. Where does the prosecutor have KC? Irrelevant. Let's go to number 14. Let's see what we got here at 14. Okay, we got a Vati at 14.
Bro, what is this EU
problem? Let me just say, it did not cross my mind for a second, but I was like, I've got a lot of blue. But now I'm looking at it, I've got a lot of blue.
So much blue.
It's a lot of blue.
Are you trying to tell us something with this list? Are you moving?
Look, I don't think it's all blue from here. Like,
I mean, you look blue.
Wait, yeah, you actually do look blue.
I'm not feeling great.
He's got a blue filter.
I'm starting to feel a little funky. I think I had one of those Willy Wonka blueberries or something. Look, we'll see if I can recover. Just put me on the sidelines for a second, okay?
He's real blue right now. Okay.
I like how we went through all of that. We brushed by Clears at 15 and Itachi at 15. But now we're on 14, so
I mean, this man has Matera at 14. I don't know.
I mean,
I
think it's kind of justified.
I mean, KC just missed one land. Let me list off Matera's land since he started playing in majors. So grand finals in winter 21-22, won the spring major, lost top 8 at the World Championship.
He's bringing it back.
They lost top 8 in Rotterdam when they were the favorite. That was a bad one. Won the winter major. What did they do in spring? Third. Yeah, I finished third, and then they lost in the semis to Vitality in the series of the season, and then they finished semifinals.
Semis, then they didn't qualify. I mean, yeah, sure. If you're KC are the team that you can predict them anywhere between winning and not making out at Swiss, and it's totally valid. I could see any of those predictions making sense because they haven't played. They didn't play Esports World Cup, didn't play at London, and they finished top 4 at Copenhagen. They look like maybe the second best team there on the day, but we haven't seen them in so long. So do you really think they're just going to come in and go top 2 again? If you're that confident, sure, but I'm not. I've got them, in the 5th to 8th range, and spoiler, I don't have Atto on my list yet. I think Atto is going to be the top performer again, just like he was in Copenhagen. But I imagine everybody's got Vatira as the top performer because of his name and history. But Atto in this team has kind of been the guy when he's called upon.
I agree.
I don't doubt Farah. I think he's going to get the boys rolling. So I think they'll play well.
That's good. I see you got all three of Carmen Corp above 14. I see CJCJ. I like that. I like that from you.
That's very high. That's a top 4 finish.
No, that's
I
good.
got Rise as 16. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you do? Never mind. I can't see. My bad. I'm just confused about all blue. It's making it hard for me.
I just realized I've got 9 blue in a row. I mean, I don't think anyone's pulled off a 10 in a row, and I think I'm about to steady the ship. All right, so.
All right, good. About time. Throw some red on. Throw some orange back on there, man. Atomic at 14 for Raul. I mean, Atomic's list is. I mean, Raul's list is interesting, but at least Atomic at 14 is better than Atomic at 17. So I guess I can go with that.
I mean, I've got Atomic right next to Juicy, Clears, Drally. So I mean, they're all my top 4 teams of the event, and their lowest rated players. They're all right next to each other. I had to put one
Clears
of them
at 15 though?
I mean, Clears until the final, like Falcons have looked like the best team in the world, but the final is a series I expect them to play, and it will bring their rankings down. I expect them to finish second. That's kind of what they do. But yeah, Clears, he's kind of been the guy who's had the most inconsistency with finals as well. You know, defensively in London and even offensively at Esports World Cup, missed a pretty open net in a key moment versus BDS that could have swung the series. I mean, they're moving in the right direction. They're getting closer, but the World Championship final is a different level of nerves. And if you're already getting nervous in majors and, you know, Esports World Cup, then I don't think World Championship final is going to, you know, be easier. It's going to be much harder.
That's understandable. All right, let's take a look at number 13. We'll see if the blue
man
man
talk
over
about
there...
the Mars no more.
No!
It's another blue.
It's another blue. Oh, it's dead.
It's another blue, bro.
I'm never
why is Daniel at
preparing a
13?
list again. I'm never... This is the worst list I've ever seen. I can't believe it, bro. 10 in a row.
That is unreal, bro.
And he's got away with Daniel at 13 while I've got 10 at you in a row.
No, he hasn't got away with Daniel at 13.
Okay, let's put him
Johnny,
on stand.
why is Daniel at 13?
I mean, where should he be? That's around about where he's been, hovering, like, you know, the low 10s or the low teens, the high 10s. That's kind of where he hovers. And yeah, I think they're one of my top 4 teams, but I don't have them winning.
What?
I mean, it really is bracket dependent. It depends if they're on the Falcons side of the bracket, I guess. If they are, then I don't have anybody beating Falcons before final. If you're not, then you're beating them in the final. So yeah, when I did it, they ended up on that side and lost. So yeah, Daniel. I mean,
Falcons.
I mean, Beast Mode is the best player by far on G2, so I've got to put
By
the others
far?
a little bit lower. Yeah, by far.
Yeah.
Didn't they just get semi? Didn't they just make it to the semis
Yeah, I mean,
with a sub?
they did. They beat who did they beat? Chiefs, the Gladiators or someone.
Chiefs whooped Gentlemates multiple times. You can't just say they beat Chiefs like the Chiefs just weren't whooping up on Gentlemates, a major winning team this year. That's not act like Chiefs didn't have a little bit of sauce in the tank.
Yeah, I thought my estimation of NAS has gone up after that, and
didn't they
Daniel
whoop
Atomic,
BDS and the Swiss? They absolutely destroyed them.
In the groups, yeah, they beat
Swiss
them more
groups, my
easily
bad.
than Gladiators, I think it was. So they played as well, but yeah, they did. I mean, BDS are a weird team. They lose that series and they suddenly show up on Sunday and they're a totally different team. I'll tell you the route I'm going with it. So I think that you guys remember London 2, where BDS got swept by Team Secret and Pioneers. One in chat if you remember, and then they won Worlds like a month later. That's, you know, I could see that happening with a Gentlemates. You know, just getting swept twice by Chiefs, then coming out and winning Worlds. It wouldn't surprise me. Nothing would surprise me anymore after seeing BDS in 2022.
Okay,
interesting.
Yeah, Beast Mode's like by far the best in G2. I would
By
double down on
far
that.
the best.
I wouldn't say he's, but I'd say he trades with Daniel. But
yeah.
Oh, but I mean, early tournament, it looks like he's the only player at times in Copenhagen and London. Like, he needs some help. Like early event in Swiss, Beast Mode is by far their best. And then yeah, Daniel and Atomic, they kind of get better as the event goes on, which is fine because they do usually make it. They've always made it deep in tournaments, so they do show up. But yeah, Beast Mode's definitely been the heaviest contributor by a fair margin.
I think Beast Mode's like the most consistent on the team. Like, it's not. I don't think it's close, actually.
I mean, I feel like we're just forgetting the fact that G2 won London. Like, I feel like they're going to go into this World Championship now, and any pressure of like performing. Of course, yeah, you want to win the World Championship, but I feel like all those that stuff at the early stage is just not going to be really relevant anymore. I feel like there's going to be a different team that kind of knows what they can do, and I think they'll just sweep through the early stages. Well, to be honest, I don't really see them being shaky in Swiss. And then once you're in bracket mode, I feel like they'll just elevate even more.
You have Atomic at 13, bro.
Yeah, that's my first G2 player.
Exactly. That's low.
Yeah, you just wait till where he has K-Corp. It's going to be crazy.
Exactly. K-Corp was on your list.
I can't talk about anything.
K-Corp, Atomic guy could be lower on your list if K-Corp was on your list. So you really have Atomic at about 14, 15. I do. You would definitely have Matera above him. And it's questionable where you have Rise and Atto. So yeah, you got to take that into account as well. So yeah.
No. It's no. But all right.
This dude has Matera at 13, but I already got on Johnny at 14, so I guess it's whatever. And CJCJ, hopefully the blue wall ends.
I can break this. I can break this. I mean, no one's seen 11 in a row.
If he pulls out Zen at 12, it's going to be outrageous.
Let's see number 12.
Come on. Yeah,
He's done it.
Oh,
there
it
you go.
feels
He's
good.
back.
I'm back. Oh, I feel so much better as well. It's starting to feel a little bit sick.
Who was on
but-
Raul's list? That's the real question. That's the real question. I mean, there's not
Damn.
much space left up there, Raul. You can't put the whole. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta put the whole entire Gentleman's team up there. Well, you got Juicy already.
Wait, is all of KC up there? Is that
No,
what's
he just
happening here?
he has Vatira already.
Where? Oh yeah, Vatira's there. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
but I know
Falcons up there.
I know he really rates Finley. I know he's a big Finley fan. So I know Finley's gonna be in his list. And Atto, he loves Atto's game, so they're both gonna be on there. All Casey's gonna be on there.
Okay.
What? Why are people talking about Ross at 12? Ross at 12 is fine.
Finally, at least somebody like me.
Yeah, I think Khalil's at times. Like, I think it's hard to split them. I don't think
Yeah.
Roas is. If you have Khalil's
It's
at
not-
15
it's not
or
crazy.
12, yeah, it's not.
What's crazy is it looks like I'm the lowest on Falcons of everyone. Although I think I've just kind of spread my picks around a bit more because if T-Base hasn't got any G2, any Falcons yet, that's half of the top 11. or
Yeah, it's
just
actually
two
kind of
teams.
crazy. Johnny has them like confirmed grand finals, and he has the lowest rank so far.
Yeah,
for
I
him.
think they're making finals, and I got Khalil's at 15. Like in this format, there's a lot of games, so it's not single elim where we know two teams are just gonna have drastically better records.
Interesting. I think it's gonna be good. I think this whole land's gonna be good. I'm just happy that I'm the only person who rates Finley. Still, I mean, he just goes to grand finals, goes to semifinals. This is what he does. So he needs to be top 12. He just needs
16.
to. He just needs, I mean, 16 is a little low. He just needs to be top 14.
He's a
He just
land boy.
needs-
That's why he went up.
He just needs to be top 14.
Top 14. He went from
Like
top 12 to
14,
top
bro.
14.
So what you've done is disrespectful. All right, put him up 2, and then we can talk. Nah,
Never can
I think he's there.
talk. Yeah, I'll be a little higher right there, I think, but it's fine. I mean, it's okay. I think we're good. I think there's a okay little row right here. I still think, like, once again, like Johnny's just beating Raul by 1 pick every time. So I'm not gonna reharp the same conversation. I don't want to know what Raul's just probably gonna waffle just like Johnny does to do like the little circular logic
Right.
things y'all be doing. So I don't want to hear that twice.
All right, so let's
Circular logic.
let's move it
Circular
on then. Let's
logic.
take a look at number 11.
I'd
What
love
we
to
got?
hear where the circular logic card, but we can go to that later.
Oh,
Ah. Chat, let's see that same energy, please.
Monkey.
Roas
Moon.
at 11. What? No, I can't split the twins. Literally. Like, honestly, at land, I can't.
How is
No, it's
CJ
gonna be
surprised by his own list?
It's like, all right, the blue wall is over. Time for a green wall.
Green wall.
Just one more.
Monkey Moon at 11 does seem pretty
bold.
Not, yeah, pretty bold.
Is it
That's what I was
bold?
looking for.
Oh, that's
I mean, Monkey Moon's going back. Monkey Moon's going back to Fort Worth. He's a world champion there. He's coming off a land win. His team's been surging. They've been rising. They've been ascending throughout the season. Him having an 11, I think it is a little low.
You know, I think I could see that. I definitely could see that. I don't know. I feel like 11 for Monkey Moon's nice little spot. I saw BDS at the last World Championship. I feel like, you know, yeah, they got their land win. They have had to bounce back, but I think it's just too much recency bias to put them any higher. So I think I decided to just keep them in there at 11 for the time being. I'd love to be wrong.
I mean, your list is already wrong because once again, you're missing the whole team.
Okay. Any other comments? No.
He can't say anything.
I
bro.
think it's a clean row again. I'm just interested to see what number 10 looks like, man. This list is pretty tame at the moment. I think we need to spice it up.
Top 10.
Let's go to 10.
Top 10.
Okay. More or less, more exotic. We're just Roldes and I are just switching right now.
Yep. We actually are.
Yeah, you guys have been talking. I think that's starting to get a little bit weird.
CJ, I respect the atomic at 10. That's how it's supposed to be, CJ.
Thank you.
That's how it's supposed to be, CJ. It's almost
Great
like if you
player.
make every single grand finals that you're eligible to play in, maybe you should be in the top 10 guaranteed. Thank you, CJ. Thank you.
Except
We
Esports World
appreciate
Cup,
that.
which
We
they didn't make the
appreciate
final.
that.
Thank you.
Thank you, CJ. We love that. We love that.
Thank you. Yep.
Finally,
Keep it
somebody
coming.
who knows how
But
to
is it
rate.
really a grand final if you don't beat EU to get there, Bates? Is it really?
Okay. Well, okay. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here he goes.
It's like a grand final.
Here he
Oh,
goes. Here he goes.
Oh no.
He couldn't even take us so serious. Chad, did y'all see how he leaned in, grabbed this mic, and raised his eyebrow when he said that? When he said that, and then he smirked immediately.
There's EU teams at Worlds, so we're gonna find out. I guess we'll find out.
Oh,
there were EU teams in London.
There's 5 EU teams at Worlds. It's even harder
they had
to dodge
They had to add another one.
I know you added another one.
It's harder to dodge them this time.
Congratulations, you added another European team. It's gonna be all sad. You're bringing all these European teams to American soil. And listen, you might have came out victorious the last time, but I don't know if it's gonna happen again.
Okay.
Yeah, last few times. Yeah, it's been good.
Let's see. Let's see what Nine's looking like.
Yeah.
It's just kind of sad that DeMar just can't say anything.
I'm just here, guys.
No, there's a proper LJ placement. That's how you.
I like
that's
LJ
how
at
you
9.
place LJ.
I like
No,
LJ.
You can't say that. You got him at 16.
No, well, I'm telling you, my list demanded that I have LJ at 16.
He was forced to do that for his own
Just saying
list.
that over and over again doesn't make it make any more sense. It still doesn't make sense when you say your list demanded it. It doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
Well,
it makes sense.
Well, you see, if any of you don't like any of my picks, listen, just understand that the list demanded it. So.
The list do you talk to the list?
I'm saying, the list demanded it.
All right, what we doing? I demand this. All right.
I mean, it's simply non-arguable. You can't argue against it. If I go as the list goes. That's what Bates does.
Yeah, I like that logic. My list demanded Carmi Corp not be on it. They demanded it.
No, your brain demanded it. That's what it is. My list is different.
My brain was not working.
LJ at 9. I respect LJ at 9. And there's Finley at 9. See, Raul respects land performances as well. Clearly, he doesn't respect LJ's land performance enough. But he does respect Finley's
Why
performance.
would you say that? You put LJ at 16.
Don't worry about where I have LJ.
You have them literally the same place. Bro, my list just demanded it, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, my list just demanded it. Like,
I gotta talk to your
You
list.
don't get brownie points from me putting LJ at 9, T-Bates. And then you get to talk up LJ when you have him at 16. And then you go and make fun of Rolda's LJ 17. What is going on?
Yeah, I gotta talk to y'all list because talking to my list, they wasn't telling me what they was telling y'all.
No, it's clearly.
It's
I forgot a team.
Once when you were talking to your
what
list.
was my list thinking about? I don't even know.
CJ, I know you're not talking over there, CJ. CJ, you got a whole entire wall of blue over there.
Yeah, you got a real European list. I know where your list is from.
I was talking to my list. They were only saying 2 letters, so I was trying to get it was hard to break it, but I mean, I feel like I'm out of it now. Top 10. I'm locked in. Give me number 8.
Let's go to number 8.
Boom.
Ooh, 3 Seiko.
Oh.
The triple Seikos? Whoa. That makes my Seiko look bad, bro.
That's where he belongs. That's where he actually belongs.
I mean, hey, T-Bates, you keep rattling off you keep bringing up like previous LAN results when it comes to Rise, Vatira, but not when it comes to Seiko, apparently, who has made so many grand finals. His grand final streak was, at 5 before London. This guy, he knows how to make an RLCS grand final.
He sure does.
Johnny, you know what's crazy? Bates and I were having a conversation the other night in the Discord, and we were talking about where some of these players going into this world championship might rank all time. And guess whose name was brought up? Seiko, who he now has at 21.
That's
talking about he could possibly be the best player to play the game if he wins this.
He's moving up. I think if he wins this, then depending on, I mean, if Seiko literally beats BDS in the final, there's a debate of who would be higher, Monkeyman or Seiko. But if Seiko beats anyone else in the final, I think he goes top 3 all time, just like that. He would leapfrog the rest of the field. He'd be up there with the big 2, Kid Up and Turbo.
Okay, now what if Monkey Moon wins? Where's he at?
I might even put him at 2, just behind K-Dop, just between the K-Dop Turbo.
Yep.
I think I might put Monkey in top 2 if he wins.
I think I agree with you, to be honest.
Yeah, he's on Mount Rushmore.
I mean, Monkey Man's already top 5 all time, I reckon. He's already in my top 5. It's got to be like K-Dop, Turbo, Garrett, and then either Justin or Monkey Moon in any order, 4 or 5.
It's been a while since we've done an all-time list. Maybe after this Worlds, we'll do a new one. Hold on, JB.
Need an update.
We haven't done that in like 3 years. Yeah, so it's been a minute.
Why is it saying Garrett? Garrett?
No, it's been 4 years, I think.
Garrett, of course, Garrett's.
I think it's been 4 years since we done a stream like that. Yep.
It might be.
No, 3 years. It's 3 years. It's in 2021. Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at number.
I like my Tachi
7.
at 8. I like that. Just 7. Ooh. TRK at 7, Yan.
So we got no G2 members yet. All top 6. Interesting.
No G2 members yet.
Bro, they're gonna be 1, 2, and 3 for this guy, man.
Interesting. Oh, hold on now.
1, 2, and 3 for this guy.
Who else hasn't put G2 in? Everybody's put G2. Everybody's put G2 already.
Yeah, buddy. TRK is kind of crazy, man.
What do you mean?
Like he's about to be like top 3 at this land. Like that guy, he's the most consistent player on the team. He's been the most consistent player on the team, and they're consistently making like top 2s now.
That's great. Everybody, hey!
Oh, am I lagging?
Yeah, what happened there?
Basically, you still
talking
there?
about goats, a literal goat to join the call.
Exactly. That's a good one, Johnny. I like that because 6 people above them are all goats. Because these people don't. The 6 people above them, they don't just make the finals. They win it.
Okay. I mean,
and that matters.
No, listen, see, I feel like you can't really
that
say
matters.
You can't really say that for TRK though. After his recent esports World Cup, that man, he did about everything you could ask of a player in that tournament to win it. Yeah, the Twins didn't play their best step in the right direction, but I mean TRK was clear. He was second most valuable player in the tournament after the Great White himself was TRK 511. If it wasn't for the Great White Joria's otherworldly performance, TRK would have been the MVP, even losing the final.
Otherworldly performance, and that's why he's at 7.
You know what I'm
he's
hearing?
He's having otherworldly performances, but he's not getting the job done just yet. Maybe he could prove me wrong. But as you see, I got all the Falcons in my top 11. Means they're gonna at least get to the semis, or at least they should be there in the semifinal minimum. We know what Falcons do in the semis, so they might just see one of these teams in the grand final. So maybe TRK will be able to outperform his projection at 7.
Show me 6.
Show me 6. I think TRK at 7 is not bad because I got him at 6.
Of course.
Give it to me at 6.
You know, Johnny and I have a lot of like
we have a lot of synergy.
We are linking up.
Top half of the list, we have a lot of synergy here.
Hey, double Monkey Moon and
Beast Mode at 6.
Yeah, first one to have. Honestly,
I just realized that. Beast Mode.
Now, the Beast from the East is going to have to start jumping on the rock.
He's from the West.
He slid. Sorry, he's from the West.
From the West, though.
Sorry, the Beast from the West. He's going to start
East Coast USA. East Coast USA.
He took, didn't go to EWC, missed an event. I think he's going to be coming in a little bit rustier than normal. So I think I've just dropped him down a few rankings, but I'm not sure how battle tournament ready the Beast is, but I could be wrong. But I was trying to Sathy. They said
CJ, when you say, you're going to elaborate. I was going to ask when you say he's got to get on the rock. What does that refer to? What are we getting at here?
Oh, he's got to jump on the game. I was talking to Sathy, and they said we've got to get our boy on the game. He's running, sub 20 hours past 2.
Man.
So.
So
I'm just...
He won the last major with like 30.
And
the thing is, like,
that's a great point that you had.
It's not sustainable. Like, listen, that's short-term sustainable. That works short-term. It's not going to be sustainable.
And that's what Sathy said. He
Doesn't
said, "Look,
you
won London on 30, but I'm worried that, that he might think that that's a good thing, and it catches. Look at what Turbo Pulsar did. He was running sub 20 for a while, and now he's fallen off the planet. So,
well, listen, he felt that was a gradual decline. As Johnny said, it's a short time period. Even if it was a long period in all of our in just the physical days, it's the days. It's been about 80 days or something like that. It don't matters. Beast Mode, his skill, and this season is arguably second to none. You could bait a couple people, I would say, but he's been dominant.
Are you defending his hours past 2 here? Because we're like CJ's criticizing his hours past 2, and it sounds like you're coming to his defense. When all we've said is that catches up to everybody. Nobody's saying
catches up to him, but not now, though. It doesn't catch up that fast.
I don't know. If everybody else is grinding, they run up to Worlds, building up their hours.
You know why they're all grinding? Because they're trying to catch up the Beast.
Archie's farming AFK hours in the menu right now. It's like competitive out here.
I've still put him 6. Clearly, I'm having Dan having a better world championship than Beast Mode. Obviously, Beast Mode was the MVP of London, but I just think that, maybe he's going to drop off a bit. Dan's coming off EWC. I think he's got a lot of confidence playing with the sub and still performing. So I think Dan's going to have a better land than Beast Mode. That's my prediction, just based on what I'm seeing. And
that's fine. That's fine. I can see it. I respect that.
I mean, 6 is still. I got 1, 6, and sorry, I don't have 1. Sorry, I don't have a 1. Do I have a 1? Who knows?
CJ.
I've got up there 6, 7, 10.
Oh no, CJ.
Hey, CJ and Johnny, I'm watching both of y'all. Y'all got on me about FK, and I still don't see him on your list.
And we're approaching top 5 territory.
Y'all better watch out, boy.
I mean, that's the point. That's why I was getting on you about FK, bro.
Let's see.
Man. Number 5. I'm on number 5, please.
Let's see if we can find him.
Let's see who's 5.
There he is, number 5, FK.
He's still not on CJ top 4.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna 4th killer him, not now. Plus, it didn't work with the rainbow. Like, it had to be 5 this time. So first killer, number 5. I mean, even if Gen G play badly and go out 7th, 8th, he's still gonna be 5. He's still gonna be one of the best players of the line.
CJ.
Yeah, I just got to throw the hard carry in there. I mean, he's going to have the most stats coming out of Swiss, and he's probably going to. They could win that elimination final out of Swiss. He might come as that 8th seed, perhaps SSG. It'd be great, or 9. I don't know how 8th seed, I guess. And he could pop off as well. I think he's just such a. It's like him in the end for me. They're just hard carries at the moment. I don't have Lost on my list. I know it might be crazy. Some of you have at 24 though, but I think. I had him out of London, I think, at 4 or 5 as well, after London. So I think it's going to be a similar performance from him. Domination.
CJ, you said
I like LJ at 5. I like that.
You can't say that. You got him at 16.
You've got him at 16. So I'm happy that you're defending me, but it doesn't really matter coming from you at this point.
Guys, he was forced by his list.
Right,
you gotta understand.
Right, the
it
list
wasn't him.
No,
the
listen.
list demanded it.
CJ says that this is the most thought he's put into his list ever.
Very true.
Look what you've done looks like overthinking to me. I think you need to go back to the effort you were making before, because this is a monstrosity, CJ. What have you done? It's a chronic case of overthinking.
Let's just wait until this list is completed. I think it rounds itself off nicely. Now I know I've got the 10 blue wall in the middle, but that's just EU depth. They can go 13.
It's very deep.
That's all good. 5 teams, 1 extra team. EU depth.
First killer is 4th. I'm gonna scream.
All right, let's see who we have at number 4. Let's take a look at number 4. He's got first killer at 4.
Hold on, I gotta mute my mic, bro.
He's got LJ at 4. That's where he's got
LJ at 4. I respect LJ at 4. I like that.
Can't
I
say
like
that.
LJ at 4.
You can't say that.
Like
4th killer at 4th. Makes sense.
At least
LJ
you got Zen
4th,
right, though.
that's crazy.
Zen at 4, yeah. Johnny, I'm
least you
synced
got-
him on the Zen at 4,
At least
man.
you got Zen right.
Zen at 4.
Okay. Tachi at 4.
It's not bad.
I like this.
We might as well just go like the top 3 all at once.
Can we do that?
Zen at 4.
That's a good
Are
question.
we ready
Do
for
we
the
have
big reveal? The
production?
top 3 all at once. Oh my goodness, Ben. I can do it quick. Okay,
Let's do
Ben
it.
said he can do it quick.
Top 3 out the
What,
way.
are we doing all the 3 at once?
For
Yeah.
everyone. Okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh, stimulation overload. Okay, here we go.
All
Get
right,
him
here
up
we
there.
go. Top 3. Give me to me.
Oh,
The beast modes.
Oh! All righty. Let me tell you something. It's been 2 years since we saw G2 play in the grand finals in
Said they were 1,
Fort
2, and 3.
Texas. We saw Massimo lead the troops. We saw J-Naz with the Canadian flag. They couldn't get the job done. But I'm telling you, this time it's going to be different. This time we're in the end game. And this time G2 is going to come out on top. They're the best team in the world. And I'm telling you right now, when they show up at Fort Worth, they're going to get the job done. They're going to get the job done. The reason I got Seiko at 21 is because he's G2's kryptonite. He's got to have a bad land. I don't even want to see him on the field. I don't want to see Gentleman's versus G2. Keep Seiko away from G2. That's why he's at 21. LJ at 16 because I can't have an LJ masterclass against G2. He knows him too well. I don't want to see that either. I just want to see G2 versus Falcons. I'm comfortable with that matchup, and I'm comfortable with G2 coming away with the RLCS World Championship. And that's why they're all top 3. And Atomic gets his revenge. He pulls it out. Monkey Moon's there. He thinks he has the glove, but he doesn't.
Polls
Mossy
up,
has the
chat.
glove.
Polls up.
And you know what Mossy says? I am atomic. It snaps his fingers and it's game over.
I mean, he's organized this stream to be in the NA time slot, and he knows the audience, he knows the crowd.
I mean, bro, 1, 2, and 3 is insane, bro. And you put a stipulation in there that they had to dodge somebody in order for them to get here. Keep Seiko away from them is insane to say. For them to be 1, 2, and 3 on the list,
especially in this format, there's so many chances to play Seiko.
How is Johnny beating me in this poll chat? I just want to remind y'all that he has TRK at 1, who I love. I love TRK. I see TRK. TRK gives you smiles and dabs, and I love that. TRK hasn't done enough to be number 1 just yet. Not enough to be number 1
argument than all 3 G2
what do you mean
players.
How am
I losing to Daz? He forgot K-Corp.
Nah,
I have the blue wall on mine, but he's forgotten them. How am I losing? Guys.
No, listen. Rainbow.
I prepped this list.
That's happens when you don't wake up on time, bozo.
I prepped this list. You forgot K-Corp. I didn't forget GG. I've got first killer and 4th. Why are people saying that?
Back, CJ. He's coming back.
I'm rooting for Daz.
That's right. Oh my God, he's pandering.
What the?
He's pandering to the audience.
T-Bates tried so hard. You've manufactured a list.
I don't know how you're beating me. I don't know how this has happened.
Well, it's because I actually just put the order that I think is going to happen. You've manufactured some like dream world scenario where G2 dodged Gentlemates. I feel like if you just had them, beating Gentlemates, it would be more reasonable if you just said that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
saying that they're just going to dodge Gentlemates and that's why G2 are 1, 2, 3. Like, it makes more sense.
If they're 1, 2, 3, they should just dominate the tournament.
Yeah, they should just beat them.
Oh no, they're gonna beat him. I don't know, but I want it to be easier though. Seiko, another half. I'm scared of that man called Seiko. I'm scared of him.
And you put him at 21, man.
Yeah, I did.
Nah,
you know
I'm
why?
not putting the certified LAN players at the top. TRK. I mean, you keep saying he's not done enough. This guy, he's been extremely consistent. He's been the Falcons' best player for me this season. And Esports World Cup, he was unreal. Just actually blew G2 out of the water in the semis. And I know they're playing with Nas, but I thought Nas played very well. And yeah, TRK was still just too much. Yeah, Tachi, no question is needed. No, I don't really need to explain that. Beast mode, Zen, first. I mean, just look at these players. They're all going to show up on LAN. It just makes sense. LJ at 9, definitely not 16, 17. I mean, come on. And a rainbow. I mean, this is just a bargain, really. What I'm offering you here. What a deal.
Man. Daniel at 13 and Johnny's winning. That's crazy.
I don't get it. Exactly. That's like they're blind. Daniel at 13, Atomic at 17. He's got Rise at 22.
I think G2 are probably finishing 3rd. I think, the fact that it's harder to just get one side of the bracket. I think if they do match Falcons in the final, they win. I think
it's
G2
just
would be
mind-blowing to me how
final.
you actually have G2 not making the grand final. How is that possible?
Well,
statistically, that has not happened.
You're relying on them to duck somebody,
I do believe that if Gentlemates had beaten Falcons, I would expect them to beat G2 in the final of London. I think Gentlemates, like you said yourself, kind of G2's kryptonite. So I would go with that. I would go Gentlemates in a best of 7 over G2, and Falcons in any match except the final. I would also pick over G2, and that's probably gonna happen. I mean, you're hoping that G2, they've got to go through one of them to get to the final, or I guess you're hoping Gentlemates get eliminated by Falcons again. They just somehow get another Falcons grand final.
Is Dorius at the LAN?
No, so yeah, Gentlemates got nothing to worry about. Like, great, why nowhere to be seen.
No, it's a colourful list, Johnny. It's nice. Look, it goes to show that you're prioritising, the looks over just actually picking the best list, which is what I've done. In the past, I've gone rainbow list. This time, I've gone, you know what? I'll cop the hate for having 10 EU in a row, but if it means that's the list, then that's the list. It is what it is. As we're saying, the list talks to you. It spoke to me. And I've picked my best list.
I just let me know. T-Base before this, he really thought that the fact that it's on the Rocket League channel, not my channel, would help him win. Maybe that's not the case. It looks like it's just the same viewers on both.
G2 fans on here, man.
Look, I'm glad I've beaten Daz by 4 votes, who has forgotten K-Corp. Because that would be...
I couldn't even believe it. We got to like 20-something. And I saw someone from K-Corp get on, and I was like, oh, no. But I don't think my top 3 would have changed. I think my top 3 still stays the same. So
Yeah.
Johnny took a 44% share of the vote.
Dominant. Absolutely dominant. That's how you
That is
go.
unbelievable.
I believe it, actually.
I mean, if y'all had if 80 people hadn't trolled picking CJ and DeMar's list, clearly they're the worst. That would have given me. Would that give me enough? Nah, it still wouldn't have been enough. Nah, I need some rolls, bro.
Are you saying all 3 of you combined? Still not enough. Why are you pointing that out?
Now, look, can I say, everyone in chat that's saying I forgot 2/3 of the Gen G roster, let's not act like everyone on this list, 1, has Chronic, 2, has Appjack higher than like 19, all right? Let's not go crazy. Let's be realistic. FK has been hard carrying this team, and I need to see the boys step up. And they can be honorable mentions, 26, 27. They're around the mark. I'm not saying they're 48th, but I haven't seen really the boys. I haven't seen Chronic do much in a while. And I think Appjack hasn't been the same since Rotterdam. So that's all I'm saying.
He was sick at Esports World Cup though. Jack was kind of nice.
Okay. We'll see.
all right, can we do a quick post for the screenshot, please?
They already took a screenshot though.
They did?
Yeah, man. They already got posted, man. You're late.
I was gonna wait until the vote was done. Wait, no, they didn't. Wait. Oh, is it on Twitter,
bro? Yeah,
bro.
I'll pose just for you if you want to take another one.
Let's pose.
Okay, pose. 3, 2, 1, pose. Good, thank you.
I think we're gonna come back here. Hammer. Is this gonna be another base number wrong situation? And I can't wait. I can't wait.
3.
I'm hoping
CJ.
Kate Corbottle.
Yo.
Speaking of, I just want to ask you about Chalkcast versus First Touch. Stumpy says it'd be a 4-0. What do you think?
We'd win 4-0. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
that's what he's saying. Stumpy.
Oh, it'd just be clean. I just don't see a world where there's anything remotely close to a series against you guys. So I mean, it depends. You guys been grinding. Me and Johnny, you know, we're cooking. I've been getting the hours up. So look, if we played, we'd absolutely stomp you. That's what I'm saying.
It's insane, bro. Like, boys, do y'all hear this, man? Like,
it's unbelievable.
Like, they should. This needs to like burn something underneath, man. Well, like, I can't believe they're talking like this much.
Talk me through, you know, a potential head-to-heads in this 3v3. Talk me through, I guess, what you guys are seeing in the head-to-head matchups, like outright, you know, as if we're FIFA player cards or something. Like, talk me through how you establish this matchup.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, just head to head. Well, you know, the three on three, the 3 players. How do you stack up against us individually?
Well, Johnny's clearly the best player on the pitch, so you got to give that to JB. And then from there, you got to go. And then after that, I'll be second. I'll be second best.
Interesting.
Okay.
Keep going.
You know,
there's like 4 more players.
Johnny's not the best player on the pitch, but I will tell you this: between Johnny and DeMar, truthfully, I do believe DeMar's better. But in saying that, I have been dusted to the ball one time by Johnny. Johnny has to clip on me. so I don't think.
Why would you ever admit that?
No, I mean, listen, because it's facts, and if you want to do the research, you go out and find it. You go out and find it. So I'm not going to act like it isn't happening. I think Johnny and DeMar currently are the same rank.
Oh, really?
But I think DeMar's definitely at the higher peak. So I don't know. But I do believe my boy DeMar's better. Me personally.
So yeah, it depends on the setting. I mean, if we're talking solo queue, I think Dazarin could probably rank higher solo queue than me, but I don't really play solo queue style. I play, you know, the easy to get carried in Rocket League style, and I think, you know, who's better at getting rating in ranked isn't really as much of a factor as you guys think it is. It's more who can be the better facilitator, who could be the better glue. I think I'm just way more sticky than Daz is.
Sticky.
Yeah, you can have
a lot
that.
more gluey.
You can have that one. Listen,
now,
I've seen you guys trying to carry Dazzler in this. You guys are having a hard time. Listen, it's looking tough. You guys are having a hard time every time I see the clips. But
okay,
yeah, the boys, Rizzo, CJ, they can carry me easily. Like I just play simple Rocket League. You know, just
like I'm saying, when you break it down head to head, it's Johnny versus Daz, it's Bates versus Rizzo, and it's me versus Raul. and that's just basically it. And it's
I
just
think that's a balanced breakfast.
You think it's balanced? I mean, I think Rizzo's got you well and truly covered now. I haven't seen Raul play in a while, but I would say, given that I've played more recently, that I'd like to favor myself in that matchup. I think Johnny and Daz, it's going to be, as you said, who's going to be able to be the better, who's going to fit into the team better and play their role. We're not looking for them.
You
to
think
hit
Rizzo's just got to be beat by a mile, huh?
Surely, I mean, he was nearly making top 16 NA quals like last split. He was cooking.
Now, see, the main issue I think that everybody foresees, the whole community can already hear it, is one thing is going to go wrong for first touch in this matchup, and T-Base is going to start yapping. Somebody's going to blame Daz. He's going to be like, "Come on, man," and it's all going to fall apart. But we don't really have that problem. It's just a simple vibes diff, I would say, in the mental capacity.
That's what it is, huh?
Yeah, we don't yap on the in the comms anywhere near as much as T-Base does. Nope. We don't cope at all.
Okay, well, I think we can agree with that, but I think we can agree with that. But sometimes the yap is, the yap is necessary.
I'm a leader, man. I'm a leader. Who sits in the middle for y'all? In the middle for us. It's gonna be me in the middle, huh? Surely.
I think.
Yeah, nah, it's me in the middle for sure.
What? You're in the middle?
Yeah,
I second that.
No, you're not in the middle. You don't have the same mental as me, bro. You don't have the same mental as me, bro.
You're on the end
already.
Yeah, I mean, they're already fighting over
maybe they're right. Maybe they're right.
You're gonna be in the middle.
They're right, bro.
You're in the middle.
They won't be able to decide to sit in the middle.
If the game hasn't even started, you're already at each other's throats.
Maybe they're right,
rotations are terrible already. Oh no.
Oh man.
We're gonna have to figure that out, man. There's no way. I'm definitely more of a team leader.
I would like Raul in the middle.
I voted already.
That is like 10 minutes away from me. He doesn't.
I need a sub already, man.
Hey, Johnny, I think we'll just put Rizzo in the middle. What do you reckon?
Yeah, we can put Rizzo in the middle.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we can make it work.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, no problems here.
Okay,
listen,
that synergy.
All I'm hearing right now is noise. That's all it is. I'm just hearing a lot of noise, and it's okay. Everybody can talk and say everything they want to say, but until my car gets on a field, that's all it's going to be to me is just talk. Then we could see who's doing what when the game gets started. Because everybody can say whatever they want to say about me. I'm seeing people tag me on Twitter, comment left and right about how they think I'm going to perform. You'll just have to wait and see. Because when I get on there and when I start bawling and when I stand up and I look at CJ in his eyes, he'll know. He picked the wrong one to mess with. And that's all I got to say.
There's just no way. There is just no way that you're going to be able to perform on that stage.
CJ, you see me. You know what I can do.
I'm just saying. I think y'all forget when the lights were bright and CJ could have got top 8. He backflipped on the easiest goal ever. But he realized that Oceana could do it. The last time you saw CJ on land, that's the last thing I remember. Oceana was at the precipice of getting the job done, and all of a sudden CJ forgets how to flip forward. He flipped backwards, flip. Like that's all. And it was in Fort Worth too. CJ, he might suffer from a little bit of PTSD over there.
So the last time you saw me, I was like the top 12 or whatever in the world. That's a disrespectful in this show match against.
Yeah, that's two years ago. He eliminated or beat Mist. In
beat
Swiss.
Your boy, beat the machine.
Costello was playing with coaches. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right, but listen, if it ever happens, we're gonna find out.
Yeah. All I'm saying is when I sit across from anyone from South America, you guys are about to see what they feel. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm not South American. I'm definitely American. North American.
Oh, you will be that day.
Oh, you may as well change your name to Yan that day. He knows.
T-Bates XNZ.
All right, this is a good stream.
Oh my gosh. All right, listen, GG's, good list, everybody. Again, World Championship is happening soon, and the conversation will continue to ramp up. So please make sure to follow all of us on our respective platforms. You can follow Johnny Boy, CJ, guys. Thank you so much for coming on for the list stream. We really appreciate it. Of course, Raul and Bates, good to get back into the chairs and talk some Rocket League. First Touch will be back soon before the World Championship. Keep it locked in, as we'll see you all soon. 1, 2, toodaloo.